Yeah, so anyway, today I'm sitting and talking with Siddhananda about the joys of modern modern quote unquote psychology, and just how absolutely fucked up it is. Excuse the expression, but that's the only way one can say. You look at Freud, oh my God, he was totally, I mean, totally ill.
He's ill.
He was absolutely ill, and people want to base good mental health on his spin.
He hasn't, matured
It's
beyond his mommy attachments.
exactly. It was all based on mommy attachments and sexual drama and all this crap, and people adopted it from what? It's so absolutely it boggles the imagination that people would accept that and think that it has any merit. If you want to see how absolutely sick it is, watch that movie they based on the life of
What was the name of it?
Freud, and what was the other one? Jung, wasn't it? Jung and Freud?
That's right. It was Jung and Freud.
It was Jung and Freud, and just look how absolutely sick it is. I mean, totally ill, totally ill. I mean, oh my God. And this is what people want to say and cling to as having some kind of light.
Yeah,
I mean, Jung is a bit better than Freud.
He was a little more
He's
balanced,
a little more balanced than Freud, but still, I mean, there's, yeah, a little deeper, but still there's further to go, and that's what people don't get. They think, oh, these people have they have a paper on their wall and it comes out, but it comes out of beginning from where? Look at where it starts. Somebody that's in a mind spin of crap, trying to figure out their own crap, and yet everybody's adopting that crap as having some kind of wisdom behind it. And this is what's the problem with psychology today. It's based on somebody that's in the dualistic mind trying to figure out their crap.
It's true.
And people go, well, it's better than my crap.
That's not true, though.
But it's not. It's really based on mind spins. Somebody's particular mind spin, which other people adopt as having some kind of merit.
This is a higher mind spin than
it's a higher mind spin, yeah. But it's still based on attachments and aversions, etc., etc. And really, the whole thing of psychology needs a massive overhaul. It really needs to have a massive overhaul.
It's actually, in many ways, it just substantiates that.
Exactly. That's the problem. It can substantiate it, and a lot of people, if you go to some particular types of therapy, quote unquote, all it does is solidifies what's going on because they don't have the tools or the recognition or way to break through. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. And how do you feel about that? Please, where are you going to go with that?
Well, that must be so hard.
It must be so hard. And, really they give very little in the way of actual aid to get out of anything. It's like going to somebody that's, you might as well record yourself on a, tape recorder and play it back for as much help as you get.
Better off because you wouldn't get that feedback.
Exactly. So again, I mean, the whole realm of psychology, none of the books on psychology were ever written by an enlightened master. I mean, not even remotely close.
It's kind of amazing that nothing new has been put out there in psychology that people have really grabbed onto, but the same old Freudian.
Right, Jungian. It's the same old Freudian, Jungian crap.
All kind of
And this
funny.
enneagrams again, look at where that came out from. Fabulous. It came out from some guy that's in LSD, coked up in the 60s, 70s, and he wrote that, and people are, wow, this is so enlightened, it's so brilliant, and people want to come here and point a finger here and say, I've read this, and it's it's crap. Okay, 100% unadulterated bullshit crap that has no light within it. It's just absolute nonsense, you know. So again, it doesn't give any way forward out of anything. It just says, oh, here's a scale of judgment for you. That's fabulous. Absolutely
what?
fabulous. Now what? I mean, it's just really, really this whole world of psychology and psychiatry need to really, really be updated. Radically.
Radically. So
Radically.
stale. It's just, and it hasn't moved beyond it.
No, it hasn't
Eons.
moved. It hasn't moved in eons. And when I look at the illness of Freud, oh my God,
Yes.
and that people have been running, says, no wonder nobody gets better.
Yeah. And all the dream analysis.
It's and drama, and none of it, makes much sense. I mean, they may have a few little snippets here and there, but overall, it really is not beneficial. Again, so the way that things are worked here is radically different than what you will find in the realms of psychology, and why, people that I worked with can make some big changes, because you give them a direction and something to look at to break through the drama of where they are at.
Well, this is your choice. You can have a whole lifetime of psychoanalysis,
Exactly.
or do your, counseling for 1 or 2 sessions, and there's huge changes.
Exactly.
That's the difference.
Exactly. Yeah, 1 or 2 sessions here versus a lifetime of psychoanalysis that you just go in another mental spin about. It doesn't really
Your choice.
address anything. It doesn't get to the heart of the matter. It doesn't, look at the depths of it. It just will solidify and sustain what's going on versus cutting and breaking through it to look at patterns to see what needs to be changed in order to break that pattern.
Well, that's the thing, and with psychoanalysis, it keeps people dependent.
Right.
It doesn't help them live their life on their own,
Right.
away and actually be free of needing that.
Exactly. It does keep them dependent. It keeps them dependent. I mean, unfortunately, that's what most psychology is. It gives you a dependency, and you continue to feed them money after money after money, and not much happens. But you've got an ear that you can bend for an hour or two.
And you can sift through your crap, but big
deal. Exactly.
You can't go beyond it. It just
Yeah, you can sit with your crap, and you can justify it, and all of the drama that happens with that. But as far as getting out of it, very seldom do people get out of it. They have a psychiatrist or psychologist that they go to endlessly for years and years and years and years. I mean, it's unending. So again, I would really like to see psychology be changed, because there are ways that one can break through these dramas and get to a healthier place. But you've got to be willing to change some things in your life in order to do that.
Well, that's the thing. With yours, people are challenged.
Right.
In psychoanalysis, they're more soothed and confirmed
Right,
for the most
right.
part.
And that is the difference. Here you get challenged to make some changes. In the psychology, you get soothed and you get pampered and you get babied along with it. And again, it's not going to aid to get one to more balance or more clarity with things in their life. And that's the difference. That's the difference between what's given here and what's given elsewhere. Now, before, a lot of people want to get a hold of me on Skype for counseling, and to deal with these things. It's better really to do it in person than it is. I've tried to do it over Skype. It's very difficult because of the manner that I work with people. It's not just talking. There's some things that have to be put into place that over Skype it's just almost impossible to do. But one can do some sessions and things can make some changes, have the potentiality for change very rapidly. But it's best to be done in person because that give and take and flow works much better that way. So that's it. So I will close this out now, and have a great day, people. Bye. Namaste.